This is the first video with the new camera. Let's see, it is day 11. Yeah, it's the 11th. Whew, today was a good day. We had snow. We had a decent amount of snow. 3 or 4 or 5 inches. Went out there, knocked out the first 45-minute workout outside. Today's topic, doing hard things. And not just hard things for the hard sake of it. It's not because of the 75 hard, but it's more so a realization of doing the 75 hard outdoor workout kind of tied into my thinking of this. But it's a theme that I've been kind of brushing over in the back of my mind for the past few years, maybe subconsciously avoiding is what I'm trying to say. The thing is, it's doing those hard things that you know you should be doing because they are for your betterment. The reason I wanted to bring this up is I actually put a reminder on my phone, which is a good tip if you've never done that before, to give yourself some motivation. Motivation levels, actually, I've noticed over the years, seem to fluctuate throughout different times of the day, and I've oddly noticed a lot of motivation, and maybe this isn't even odd, maybe this is common, at the nighttime. The reason I think it may be common is we often get so excited about what our future self is going to do tomorrow when we're sitting there thinking about all the things we didn't get done today. First, we're hard on ourselves. This is my experience. I'm hard on myself, and then I look back, I say, oh man, I should have done this, I should have done that. And then sometimes I'll even go for a nighttime walk, which is not the thing that I was wanting to get done, but it's another thing that's good to do. But then I have this thought of, oh, you know what, tomorrow I'll do this, I'll do that, starting Monday, I'll do this, that. Diet starts tomorrow kind of mindset. But anyway, good tip, put a reminder when you're in that motivational mindset in the nighttime, and then you'll see that the next day. And I will say, oftentimes when motivation is at the lowest, right after waking up, it almost has no effect. It does not help that much other than the fact that you maybe made a commitment to yourself. And then you can say, well, hey, I said I was going to do this, which is something we need to work on, all of us. I think as a human, we need to work on that, to not just feel obligated to follow through on things we tell other people, not uphold our word to others only, uphold our word to ourselves. If you can't love and respect and honor, admire yourself enough to feel the need to live up to what you say you're going to do just to yourself, how are you going to expect yourself to do that to others? I mean, it's one thing to say it, but to actually do it is a whole other thing. So anyway, I put this reminder in my phone last night to do it because it is hard. Now, obviously, as I mentioned, don't just do anything that's hard just because it's hard, unless you're at that point of lowness, that low point where you just don't want to do absolutely anything, and then everything feels hard, and it's like, well, maybe you need to do absolutely anything to get yourself realizing that, oh, it's just in my head that it's that hard. But the point is that there are things that you likely know that you should be doing that you're not doing. And one of those reasons, and maybe one of the biggest reasons, is your perception of how hard that thing is what causes all of your thoughts in your head to go, oh, well, it's there's this going on, and I've got to go do that. Oh, well, that's going to interrupt with this thing. It's the basis of that excusatory thought pattern is that you just think it's hard. And in reality, it's probably not. And sometimes it is. It is actually hard. But those hard things, like, you're not going to be able to go through life and not do anything hard. If there are things that you have been kicking yourself for not doing, maybe take a look at it and see, is it because I think it's hard? And is there a common theme here of me avoiding doing the things that are hard to me? If so, then maybe set that reminder for yourself. And then when it comes time the next day to do whatever it is, which is a great example here, is even going to the gym today, which I love doing, which I mentioned before, is I have low motivation points as well. Even being a complete gym nerd, gym rat. I even wanted to go to the gym at one point today, but then sometimes what happens, I'll sit here and I'll think about it, and then I think about some of the tiny minutia about things involved in an activity like going to the gym, like being around people, and maybe the social anxiety gives this perception of hard to me, and I go, ooh, I don't, and you know what, no, this is sore, that's sore. And so that happened today. I looked at that reminder. I didn't check it off or set it to remind me later or anything. I left it up on my phone. So every time I opened up my phone, I saw it towards the top of the list of notifications. I think that did help because I eventually was like, no, I know I don't want to do it right now, and I know that I can come up with all sorts of excuses, but let me just follow through on this one thing, which I did. First thing in the morning. I didn't want to go out there and shovel 5:30, 6 in the morning in basically 0-degree weather, but I did it. And that builds throughout the day. And there's actually a really cool region of the brain, cortical region, I first heard about in a Huberman podcast. It's called the anterior mid-cingulate cortex, or the AMCC. It's nifty to know that there is actually a region in our brain that is associated with willpower, and that you can grow that region in the brain with neurogenesis by using that, by exercising your free will, it's willpower, not free will. Well, I mean, free will is actually something I was thinking about talking about earlier today, but that would take quite a few hours, and I would probably have to read 30-some books for me to be even proficient enough to delve into that. But anywho, that's it for today. Do something hard tomorrow. Even if it's just like the tiniest hard thing, make sure it's something that you don't want to do, but you know will benefit you, and do it. Oh, wait a second. He was right. It wasn't that hard. And you'll feel better about yourself, and you'll grow that tiny little AMCC a little bit bigger. Sweet. Thanks for tuning in. Day 12 tomorrow, because that's what comes after 11. Whoa. All right. Bye-bye. I have 2 hands now. That's crazy. See ya.